France, Britain, and other countries say they'll send ships to the Strait of Hormuz, and that's where we're starting today. For months, a coalition led by Britain and France has been quietly positioning military assets around one of the world's most critical shipping lanes. Now, with a new ceasefire between the United States and Iran in place, that coalition may finally be ready to move. Here's where things stand. Italian minesweepers are already stationed off the coast of Djibouti in East Africa. A German minesweeper and a logistical support ship are sitting in the eastern Mediterranean. France's nuclear-powered aircraft carrier is just a 2 or 3 day sail from the Strait. And Britain has sent a destroyer, the Dragon, to the region, on standby to help secure the waterway once shipping resumes. But, and this is key, none of these countries are moving in just yet. European officials say they're waiting to see whether the ceasefire actually holds, pointing to false starts in recent months that fell apart and led to more fighting. French President Emmanuel Macron said Monday that France and Britain are ready to act very quickly, but the word ready is doing a lot of work there. He also made clear why this matters beyond just military strategy. If we charge a toll every time, Macron said, what will the consequence be? You'll drive up prices for the entire world. That comment about tolls cuts right to the heart of an early disagreement already surfacing between Washington and Tehran. President Trump has claimed the Strait will be permanently toll-free under the deal. Iran's foreign ministry pushed back almost immediately, saying fees would still be charged for services provided in the Strait. That tension is something European governments are watching very closely. The whole issue landed right at the G7 summit in Evian-les-Bains, France, where leaders are assembling Monday. Most European nations stayed on the sidelines during the 3.5-month US-Israeli war against Iran, a stance that drew sharp criticism from Trump, who called it cowardice. Their answer was to build this coalition and promise to help secure a lasting peace once the shooting stopped. Now that moment may have arrived, and the pressure to deliver is very real. Italy's Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni said her country is ready to contribute to an international naval presence, pending parliamentary authorization. But her defense minister was blunt about the conditions: minesweepers can't defend themselves, and no country is sending them in until it's certain no one will attack them. On the broader question of sanctions, European Union Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas called the ceasefire a potential breakthrough, while EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said sanctions tied to human rights and weapons of mass destruction won't be lifted until there's real change on the ground. Germany said it will wait until the formal signing of the agreement on Friday before taking any concrete steps. The bottom line: Europe's ships are loaded, fueled, and close, but the coalition is watching, waiting, and making no promises until the ceasefire proves it's the real thing. That's the story from the Strait of Hormuz, a waterway the whole world is keeping an eye on right now.